I noticed the role is a huge downgrade. Should I resign? What? I don't know how to answer you leh. You already accepted the role? Only now you realize ke? And what do you mean it's a huge downgrade? During interview tak clarify ke? Hello everybody. Welcome to Ask AuntyHR Anything, where I will read questions posted by viewers and answer on the fly. So this is unscripted lah. Here we go. Question number 1. Can probation staff carry forward leave? You know what? This carry forward leave thing is silent in the Employment Act. So it's entirely depending on your company policy. Also, you need to understand in the Employment Act, there is also no definition of probationer. So to answer this question, you have to go ask your boss or your HR. Sebab dia memang ikut atur cara company. Okay, next. I'm not a business degree holder, but can I know more about the SHRM-CP? CP. So SHRM stands for Society for Human Resource Management and CP stands for Certified Professional. So it is an accredited HR certification. To my understanding there is no prerequisite that you need to be a business degree holder. It is like those certification, but it's accredited. Unlike you go to other courses, right, that might not be accredited, this one is recognized worldwide as a HR certification. If you want to know more information, in Malaysia, their exclusive agent is actually Aisling Professional Development. You go to their website, you can Google Aisling, AISLING, Professional Development. You can send them an inquiry. They will be able to help you. And if you are a Bumi Putra kan, they even can offer scholarship. So you go look for them. Okay, next. Boleh ke manager termination probation staff dengan alasan yang tak valid untuk cut cost? Cut cost is still valid ma. Kenapa tak valid leh? Okay, I'm going to split this question into a few parts. Okay, number 1, there is processes to terminate a probationer. But if you are telling me the company need to cut costs, means the company is not making money. So in that case, what they are doing, they are retrenching employee. So when they retrench employee that time, it is quite common they apply this LIFO principle, which is last in, first out. So it's memang betul they should remove the probationer first because you guys are last in. However, if you think the termination is not genuine, then you can go to Jabatan Perhubungan Perusahaan and lodge a report for unlawful termination within 60 days from the termination date. Okay, next. Auntie, I receive email. They want to hire me and have sent all request documents. But until now, no news at all. Okay, tak ada soalan So you want me to comment, is it? So I will comment, I don't know how to comment, but as long as you guys don't sign and return your offer letter, it is never a confirmed offer. All these pakai mulut are all lip service. It doesn't hold any water. Even now, a lot of followers, they tell me, Auntie, they already confirmed my hire through WhatsApp, through email. Is it legit? It's not legit, okay? The only legit hire is they give you an offer letter. Itu pun tak legit lagi, You have to sign the offer letter and return it to the company. That will be a confirmed legit offer. Now, there are also this kind of offer called conditional offer, which means they already give you the offer letter, you already sign and return, but in the letter itself, it also got say, it's subject to background check and reference check. So what it means, itu pun tak confirm lagi tau. It means they have to send your profile to go to a third party vendor to conduct a background check. Only you pass the background check or whatever lah. They can send you for medical checkup lah, can be background check lah or reference check lah. This is what we call a conditional offer, which means you have to fulfill certain terms and conditions before the offer is confirmed. Okay, next. For maternity leave, if employer add terms and condition to fulfill to entitle for X year of service above 1 year, valid ke? Tak valid lor. Company you come up with their own employment act, is it? Now, in the Employment Act, Section 7 says, if you guys sign a terms and condition which is less favorable compared to the Employment Act, the Employment Act will override. Not like all you bosses out there can come up with your own terms and condition and create your employment law. It doesn't work that way, okay? So in the Employment Act, there are certain terms and conditions that will make you entitled to maternity leave. When it comes to years of service, all it requires is 90 days only. In your 9 months of pregnancy, you have to work there for a total of 90 days. And 1 day, 4 months before you give birth, up to 5 surviving children. No need to kerja minimum 1 year. Okay, next. Bos suka shouting, yelling, semua nak now. Inch team 360 high turnover. Skill level done. So kebal. So kebal? Meaning what Meaning your boss masih boleh bertahan Good for your boss lah. I don't know how to answer you lah. You tidak ada soalan But for you, asking me this question and you are still working there means you are very kebal, not your boss very kebal. Which is good. I think it's good. I think sometimes working with difficult bosses train us to be more resilient. As the saying goes, tough times never last, but tough people do. Okay, next. I just joined an MNC company, but I noticed the role is a huge downgrade. Should I resign? What? You already accepted the role? Only now you realize ke? And what do you mean it's a huge downgrade? During interview tak clarify ke? I don't know how to answer you leh. Because honestly, whether it's a huge downgrade or not, I don't know why you say it's a huge downgrade. For me, all this should have clarified before you decided to join the company. So I can imagine, I am going to do some assumptions here. During the interview, they talk like until the job can fly like that. But when you go start work, A doesn't match with B. Like sometimes we go buy things in Shopee, nampak sangat cantik. When it come, nampak macam labu bukan, sampai sudah macam lafufu. So when you join the company, that time, your job macam lafufu like that. So you tak puas hati. So it's entirely up to you. But this is my advice. Before you decide to leave the company, maybe give it a last hurrah. Go talk to your boss about it. Realign the expectation. If that one also tak jadi, yes, then pursue your happiness elsewhere. Okay, next. Hi, Auntie. I've been witnessing HR is being toxic. Hachu! Allergic to that at my workplace. What can I do to protect myself? When you say about protection, I can only think about documentation. In the event you need to go sue your employer, you want to lodge a report, you must have concrete evidence. And evidence all have to be in proper documentation, like emails, recordings, CCTV recordings, or WhatsApp punya record, all those stuff lah. I don't know how bad is your situation, but one of the important ways to protect ourselves, to cover our own ass, is make sure everything is documented properly. Okay, next. Will manager hire ex-staff who had mental issues? Let me see, have I ever hired an ex-staff with mental issues? I don't know leh. Depending how mental you are lor. I have employee with mental health issue. They have severe depression and they are under medication. But because they are under medication, right, their emotions are in control. But I will not deny it, their MC is a little bit higher compared to normal staff. But they finish their work all the time, so no problem. I have 2 of those staff, Now I'm going to think about it. What if that same 2 staff come and look for a job with me and I have an opening? Honestly, I will take. Because even though they have mental health issues, but it was never a very huge problem for me. At the end, whatever job we task them to do, they are managed to deliver. So it is very subjective, depending of how your manager see it. Okay, next. My immediate leader give me warning email and doubt my MC because I'm MC during probation. If your MC is genuine, which means you are betul-betul sakit kan, you don't have to be scared about it. Because even for a probationer, in accordance to the Employment Act, you are entitled to sick leave. As long as you did nothing wrong, you did not cheat, you have a valid MC, lantak lah, whatever they do. If you are unhappy with the warning email, then you can also respond in return and confirm with the company that the MC is genuine. But if you want to sound softer, you can also write something lah, what we call lawyer talk lah. I understand the company is very concerned of my health. I take note of my absenteeism. I will try my best to be healthier in the future. Full stop. Macam tu je. Don't elaborate any further. Okay, next. Auntie, what will happen to the employees who forge MC letter? You guys don't do it lah. Seriously, do not fucking fraud your MC. Don't commit MC fraud. It is a major misconduct. There have been a lot of cases in industrial court. One fraud MC is enough to get you fired. It doesn't matter how long you have worked with the company, whether you are a performer or not, or you are a senior manager. None of this matter. Because the principle is, if you fake your MC, how can the company continue to trust you and work with you anymore? Anything to do with honesty, integrity are a big no-no. So don't do it. So to answer your question, you will be fired. Okay, next. Okay, last one already. Last one. Sunday is our off day. If we work on that day, we get replacement leave. Correct calculation? This is a lecture. I will assume Sunday is your 7th day of the week. Okay? We call it a rest day officially in accordance to legal terms. Normally in company, right, there are 7 days. So we assume Monday to Friday is our normal working day. On the 6th day, it is not an official term, but we call it as an off day. And on the 7th day, we call it a rest day. That is how it is officially termed. Now, if you guys work on the 7th day, which is the rest day, then we have to see what is your salary. If your salary is not more than 4,000 ringgit per month, or you are a manual labor, then you are entitled to rest day pay. So how do we calculate this rest day pay? Depending also how long you work on that day. On rest day, it comes in 2 blocks. The first half of the day and the full day. If you work the first half of the day, you have a monthly basic salary. They will have to top up another half day of your daily pay. So your daily pay is your total pay divided by 26. Can follow me so far or not? So if you work more than half day, then they have to pay you 1 day salary, which is your monthly salary, divided by 26. Now, what if you overtime on your rest day, which means you work more than 8 hours, for example, in that day? Then for every hour after that, they have to pay 2 times the hourly rate, which is your monthly salary divide by 26, divide by 8 times 2. I think can understand Kalau tak understand, korang rewind kan and watch the video again, okay? So that's all 12 questions answered today. I will see you guys in another episode to answer another 12 questions. Okay? Bye!